Hi, I'm Joyce Fitzpatrick from Graysonville. Mr. Arentz, I have a question of great concern to me that I'd like to give you the opportunity to address. I've been hearing that a review of the Maryland Health Department records show that you and your wife's restaurant, Hemingway's, was cited with over 356 violations in a 10-year period. 19 of these were critical, involving improper handling and storage of potentially hazardous food. These were not isolated incidents. I understand there were repeated offenses over the years, citing infestation of roaches, ants, unsafe working conditions. And then I think I recall that in 2006, the restaurant was ordered closed because of what the Department of Health cited as weak flooring and concern for the safety of workers in the restaurant.
Can you ask your question, please?
Yes. Given that you apparently have had no qualms about putting your workers and customers at risk, I'm wondering, how will you be able to run an ethical government, and how responsible can we expect you to be? And this is a personal concern, and I want to give you the opportunity
I'm
to
sure it
answer.
is. I really appreciate that, because I think that rumor has been out there, and I think it's interesting you brought up about the floor, Joyce. I don't know if you're aware of this, because you're probably not aware of it, but at the time that all this stuff was going on, I was going through some litigation with my landlord, and in fact, you misspoke there about the restaurant was closed. I had called the health department to have them come down because I could not get my landlord to address the issues in my restaurant, whereas I had to take equipment, people, and everything else downstairs. The issues that you speak of, I don't know how familiar you are with restaurants, but I can assure you that if you walk into a restaurant with a health inspector, you're going to have 30 to 50 items that are causing concern. I worked through those issues with them. It was a trying time for my wife and I. It was a hard time. I had to literally spend every cent I had fighting a landlord that didn't want to do anything with me. Which brings me to part of what I push in this county about owning your own property and why it's important to a business. The times you're talking about, again, I can't really defend everything, other than I'm sure if you went into most any restaurant and dug out the restaurant records, as I'm sure you have, you'll see that most restaurants do in fact have those types of problems. I appreciate that.
Well, now,
Thank you. I'm sorry, just one question.